Hi, welcome back again. Of course, I'm Zach from the Cleveland Metro Parks Outdoor Recreation Department, and today we are going to talk about sleep systems. Well, most importantly about the sleep systems, the sleeping pads and the sleeping bags, and then of course I'll show you a little trick at the end of the video. So when it comes to sleeping outdoors, you have a couple of options. The first, of course, is to sleep directly on the ground. Some people still do that. While it is lightweight, it sometimes is not the most comfortable, and actually you can wake up colder than you did when you went to bed because the ground is sucking all of that heat away. So to combat this, they came up with sleeping pads. So sleeping pads are just something that insulates you from the ground, whether it's air, whether it's foam, whether it's air and foam, whether it's a whole host of multitude of things that can do that. I have a few here today that I'm just going to go through. So this large green one here is a air pad. So what it is, think of that blow-up mattress that you might have in a guest room, or if you go stay somewhere else. Very similar concept. All it is all of these squares are small individual baffles that fill with air to give you some height off the ground. So this one is just a simple twist and blow method, and then you can see it's become a little bit more firm. As I go down the line, so we have some air pads. Now I'm going to go on to our foam pads. So our foam pads, while they might not have as much luxury as our air pads, they are one thing, and that's durable. So if an air pad gets a hole, or it gets a pinprick or a little leak, you're actually going to be sleeping probably on the ground by the end of the night, because that air is slowly going to let out. So I have two in front of me today. I have a collapsible one. So this is called just a Z-Rest. So it's made of this egg carton type foam. This is double-sided. Now what you will notice is this one is a bit dull. So it's a dull gray instead of a shiny reflective material. They do make some that are more situated for cold weather and actually reflect the heat from the coldness from the ground back down to the ground. So it's an extra layer of insulation. Next, I'm going to go over here to our super durable. These aren't as popular anymore, but you can definitely still find them. Kind of think of if you're ever in scouting, or if you were ever part of some sort of outdoor camp, you probably have seen this before. Just a nice large green mat. Super durable, and of course always super comfortable after a long day of hiking. So those are two of the foam ones. And then I was talking about at the start of the video, sometimes these are used in conjunction. So maybe not in the summer when it's a little bit warmer, but definitely in cooler temperatures, it's always great to use two pads so that you're extra super insulated from the ground. So those are our sleeping pads. So now that we go on to our sleeping bags, or sleeping covers, I'll say, because there have been some developments. This first bag I have is more of a summer bag. So it's less thick, it has less insulation, and thus is going to keep you warm to a higher temperature. I know that's a little difficult to say. So for example, this is a rectangle cut bag. So all it is just one big giant opening. Of course, you would go in feet first, not head first. Underneath that, and made of the same material, I have a synthetic sleeping bag. So this is a synthetic sleeping bag. It's called a mummy bag, not because somebody was found in it, but because it has a small area for your face and head. This is suitable for keeping heat in, and also has a large zipper on the side so that you can regulate your heat. And like I said, these are made of synthetic material. And lastly, I have a down blanket. So these have become pretty popular. What it is just basically a blanket that's made out of down material. This, of course, has no shape. Think of a blanket on your bed or couch, so you can kind of cover yourself however you'd like. Probably the most versatile, but not the warmest, but sometimes just what you need for that camping trip. So I told you I'd have a trick for you at the end. So if we come over here, I'm going to show you how to make a pillow out of a hooded sweatshirt. So I have a hooded sweatshirt here. Say you forgot your pillow at home, or you're looking for just a little bit of extra comfort. When backpacking, it's great to have multi-use items. So you can see what I've done here is I've taken the sleeves and I've simply just folded them over. I'm then going to fold my sweatshirt into the size of the hood. I'm simply going to roll the direction of the hood and tuck the whole sweatshirt into the hood, thus creating a pillow. Thanks for talking about sleep systems with me today.